2016 first. Go.
2016. So guinea pig run, I would say, because I did not know what the heck was going on. The Octopad was a thing. So I would go ahead. I would even just go straight forward and just argue that the Octopad was necessary to win. I didn't believe that.
Like that Octopad behind you?
Yeah, the Octopad was necessary to win because...
Why?
Because everyone was using it. Yeah, from 2011, I don't know if you watch all the Guitar Center drum-off videos, but when I was competing, that's all I watched. All the Guitar Center drum-off videos that they posted, even including the ones who did not win. Because most of those drummers that you see that competed in the finals, they're already playing drums for big people already.
Wow.
And they didn't even win. Okay?
Wow.
So I remember this one guy, his name is Devon Taylor. He competed twice in the finals, lost both, right? But now you look at him. I mean, the dude is playing for Justin Bieber. Dude was playing for just big name artists, big names. Yeah. So I was just like, maybe that's the reason why, those drummers who wanted to go who wanted to compete in the drum off have this common denominator where the goal is to make it to the finals. Maybe that's why. So
yes, just to get noticed.
Yeah, just to get noticed, because that's basically how they can get a good, jump start.
Yeah, because it's a good thing on their resume.
Yeah, of course.
Drum off finalist, right?
Mm-hmm. But I wanted to say drum off champion. That's the difference. So anyway, sidetrack. So round one, it was 2016. I didn't believe in that. I wanted to prove the judges wrong in any way, sense, shape, or form, that I can go all the way without the Octopad. So
what was so significant about the Octopad? So
I don't really know, but I think it was just more of a musical aspect. I think the Guitar Center drum off was kind of shying away from a generic or general drum solo, just drums. And they wanted to make it more musical in a sense. So, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but the thing was, like, you weren't supposed to trigger any loops with the Octopad. You had to hit it.
Right.
You had to hit it one sound comes out. That's it. But there is a little bit of loopholes when you can add in some delays and stuff like that. So you're basically creating music with the Octopad and soloing over it. So in a sense, it was hard. It's difficult because, and that's what people don't understand when it comes to, like, because I love it when people like try to hate on the champions, just making music with a drum solo. It's still a drum solo.
Yes, it is.
It's still a drum solo. He's still hitting the pad. And the fact that he's hitting the pad, first of all, it's a small target.
Yes,
very small target.
Should we show them how it looks like?
And these dudes are.
Let me get it.
Of course. Very small on the man.
Show them how it looks like.
Yeah. How do we do this?
Just wait. Let's remove.
There you go. So, not many people just realize how small the Octopad is. When you want to trigger something, you have to hit this, or this, or this. This is small. Okay? This is smaller than any drum that you can ever hit. And if you hit the wrong one, then it's going to sound whack. So
compare that to a 10-inch, a 12-inch, a 16-inch radius. Right.
So that was my defense when it came to, champions using this, because you have to hit the right pad. Otherwise, your solo's whack. So.
Right. And this is plastic, which meant that if you didn't hit the rubber, you're going to get an ugly sound going.
Yeah, exactly. So it had to be set up right, and you had to, use the samples from the Octopad only.
Because you can't put any samples on there.
No, you can't.
Were you allowed to use the SPDSX? No.
No, we were not. Just the Octopad.
Interesting.
Just the Octopad. That was the general hate for it, because I think they said it was a marketing gimmick, which, okay.
Yeah, because Roland was sponsoring.
Makes sense, but drummers need to understand that this is hard. This
Yes.
is difficult. So
But then again, it pushes drummers to embrace technology.
embrace technology and to open their minds.
Yeah.
Because,
Were you open to it? No.
I was. Even though I lost in my first try, 2017 was like the time to like, okay. So we got the Octopad.
Okay.
Dad bought the Octopad from Sweetwater. And so I practiced on it. And then,
You can put it back, huh?
okay, of course.
So, okay.
And then,
Now,
okay.
2017. So,
2017.
when you lost, you were okay.
Oh yes, of course. Because
How are you in handling defeat?
very humble, very gracious. I'm not the one who's gonna go on social media and be like, the judges suck.
Right,
No,
right.
not that kind of guy. I accept defeat with grace. But the thing was, the judges were not like being dicks about it. If you know what I mean. Like
Yes.
they did not choose a winner because it was a favored. They like, this is the guy who should represent us. Like, it's not, no politics was involved.
They were really non-impartial to whoever was there
Right,
at
right.
the finals.
Yeah, it was a good show that night. I had a great time, and if anything, the judges told me that I was the show stealer that night. It's just that they wanted me to use this, so I understood, but at the same time, my notion was, let me go to the finals without it. Right. So my plan was for 2017 to go use the Octopad, and then once I hit finals, risk losing by not using the Octopad.
That was your plan.
That was my plan, to just prove a point. but see,
Okay, what happened?
the day of signups for the 2017 Drum Off, they announced that they're no longer using it. So I was just like, all right, Dad, return this. Thank you. So we were done. So I was just like, okay, well then this makes it a lot easier. So, because if I had to use this, it would be difficult. So, it would be difficult to win. So
God was paving the way for you.
oh, he was. He's like, go through go through it. So, yeah. So that was the end of my first one. Great time again. Had a great time, and I did win some prizes from it. So it was very nice.
Did you get your endorsements from the 2016 Drum Off?
No, I did not. It was 2017. Yeah, if I was endorsed, I would not be able to compete. Yeah. So I had to win.